Kaumpinka, Kalau Kotoka, Saifit Mahmi, Adamatau Ida Dantau, Katutaka me Pamue, Moshuana Shetu, Kara Ono Kotoka, Oli Hamesereko.
Alright, so yesterday we defined what monitoring is. Maybe let's hear from the group. What was monitoring? And I'm not going to go into all the concepts, but at least the M and the E is what I'm looking for. What we picked up. What's monitoring? The keywords. What are the keywords that comes in?
Vision and voice.
Vision and
Voice.
monitoring. Yes.
Systematic collection.
So systematic.
Continuous.
Continuous. It's an ongoing process. But you are collecting this data against what? Against indicators. KPIs. Yeah, that is what we say yesterday. Now, the E, he said the E is an in-depth, it's an objective assessment, and best practices can be taken or done at any of these stages. All right, and then of course it assesses, because that's what we said, objective. Either you are looking at the design and the implementation modalities, or you are looking at effectiveness, cost efficiency. You are looking at either outcomes or impact. Yeah. So, and please, when somebody comes to you and they say they want an impact, sometimes they say impact assessment or impact evaluation. The very first question you must always ask is, in which stage is this intervention? In which stage is this intervention? So that you can now better advise to say, if that's the case, I don't think it would be good for us to do an impact assessment, because we are right at the beginning of this intervention. So at least you are, yes, at least you can then advise the better time. We said they both are distinct and they have their own purpose. Monitoring and evaluation. However, they complement each other. Your evaluation will be based on your monitoring data and information. So when you're about to do an evaluation, it is advisable that there should be monitoring data present. Because it gives you trouble if you're trying to evaluate an intervention which has not been monitored. So it means you first have to do the monitoring to get the data so that you can evaluate. Best practice. Then the next, these are the basic concepts. Now if you look at these 5 concepts, what do they become? All 5 of them. What other words can you give them? First, when we started, we said they are components. But later on in the day, we decided to give the correct naming for them.
Processes and results.
So these are, so what he's seeing already beyond is that from 1 to 5 would be around processes or implementation. And then from 4 to 5, that is where your results are. Yeah, and all together we call them the results chain. It's a chain. Because without the input, we can't do the activities. Without finishing the activities, you can't do the outputs or deliver, have the final product. And without this in place, you can't have outcomes. Neither can you have inputs. So it's a result chain, and it is in that sequence that it goes. Now, I also did say, please, other authors only say input activity is process implementation. Other authors. And output, outcomes, and impact are results.
Kame Pamue, Moshuana Shetu, Kara Ono Kotoka, Oli Hamesereko.